Hi, welcome to Yoga 413. I'm Tauni, and today's class is a requested video, a yoga core class. If you are new here, I've actually posted one of these a couple of months ago. I'm going to link it here. It's a 10-minute yoga core, short and sweet and effective, just like this one is going to be, but just different exercises. Want to be sure I'm giving you guys a lot of variety here on the channel. When you are ready, we're going to start in a standing position, so go ahead and stand up, move to the back of your mat, and let's begin. So from the back of your mat, take those feet hip distance apart, take a big breath in, and exhale. Just taking a moment here at the beginning of class to connect to our breath. Let's reach those arms up, and this time swan dive down to your forward fold, walk it back out to a plank, draw your shoulders over your wrist, then begin to walk the hands back, lifting the hips, reverse your swan dive to come up, exhale, hinge forward fold, walk it out to plank, take a pause, walk it back, and come up. So we're using these walkouts, sometimes called inchworms, I think is sometimes what they call it in fitness classes, to just begin to warm the body slowly and say hello to that core, to that midsection. We're going to be working everything from shoulders to hips. This time, walk it out and hold your plank. So the shoulders are over your wrist, feet hip distance apart. Take that breath in, and then as you exhale, press your hips up to downward facing dog. Begin to flow. Inhale, coming forward to that plank. Exhale, lifting up and back. So this is at your own pace. And if you needed more support in that plank, you can always just lightly take the knees down to the mat, just keeping that spine neutral and straight as you continue this flow. Let's do a couple more. Just finishing off this warm-up. And last one. Work your way to plank, pause here. Arms are strong. Drop the knees to the mat. You're going to come into a tabletop position, so drawing those hands under the shoulders. Extend the right arm and left leg for bird dog pose. So we're going to work here on just stabilizing our core. So finding your balance. Take the breath, and then as you exhale, round, draw the elbow to the knee. And inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing in, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend. So this, again, is at your own pace. And if you really are struggling, then just hold the pose. You're still going to work on that core. Be sure and just make the class your own. I truly believe if you showed up and you are moving, you are successful. It doesn't matter how many breaks you take. Let's do one more. Find your pose and release. Let's try that on the other side. Extending the left arm and right leg. Find balance, find strength. Then begin to move with the breath if you choose, drawing everything towards the midline and extend. So we are really going to work in all planes of motion for this class. I actually added quite a bit of spinal rotation. So a lot of oblique work. Ooh, I almost lost my balance there. Keep going. We're going to do one more. Then hold the pose, find balance, and release. Come onto your forearms. We're going to do a forearm plank. Again, be sure shoulders over those elbows. Step the feet back. Keep the back of that neck nice and long. So from here, we're going to add another rotation. You're going to do some hip drops. So we're going to squeeze and come up. Drop, exhale, lift. Inhaling and exhale. At your own pace. So again, knees could come to the mat if you needed that. If you start to feel like that back starts to sway. You could also choose to take out the rotation and just hold plank. Always want to be sure you guys know that you have a lot of options on your journey to getting stronger. Let's do one more. Good, take the knees down, extend those arms. Take a couple breaths in child's pose. Just a mini break here. Bring it forward onto your bellies. So we're gonna work through a locust series, but we're gonna have your hands or your arms in goalpost. So as you inhale, lift everything away from the floor and then come down. Try that again. Lift and lower. We're going to add a rotation now. I want you to lift up, gaze and lift the right shoulder higher than the left. Come back and release. Other side. Lift, slowly rotate left higher than right, and come down. Continue with that alternating sides. Strong back side. So important to keep our body balanced rather than working abs, 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 abs and creating imbalances. We want to do balanced routines. So we're going to do one more on each side. Good. Come down, child's pose. Come back forward. This is going to be our last plank exercise. I threw in quite a bit of planks today. So from here, we're going to be up on our hands. Find that alignment of wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Lift the right leg. Draw that right knee over to the left elbow and step back. Try it on the other side. So you're going to lift, twist, step back. Lift, twist, step back. Again. So we're crossing that midline of the body, taking that knee as close to the elbow or the tricep as you can. It's okay if they don't touch, but you are working towards that. Create that contraction, create that space. 2 more. Ooh, we did it. Take it down, flip it over. Okay, so we're going to come on down to our mats. Rest your shoulders down. All your awareness goes to this midsection. Begin to lift the knees up. Now press the belly down. Lift your shoulders up. So you might choose to hold on to the thighs. We're going to hollow out this belly the best that we can without holding the breath. Just hold this position. So think plank pose, but just upside down. One more breath. Release knees to chest. Try that, hold again. Knees over hips. Take that breath. Lift up, hollow it out. Hold. See if you can lift the shoulders a little higher. And release. So we're going to practice one more hold, and then you know I'm going to make it more challenging, so you can always stay with the holds. When you're ready, move into position, low back presses into the mat, lift, belly down, hollow it out. And release. Okay, so I'm going to move you back into that position. Knees over hips, lift up. So you're going to try to stay in the lifted position. Extend the right arm and right leg, so same side. Come back to center. Now left, lengthen, and come back. So as you lengthen out, keep that back down onto the mat. We don't want to arch it up. Good. Lengthen and in. Lengthen and in. Out and in. Out and in. Core stabilization. One more on each side. Last one. Good. Release. You can give yourself a little massage there for the back. So we're going to attempt that one more time, but this time we're going to try both arms and both legs at the same time. Let's see how it goes. So when you're ready, lifting position, and then as you inhale, extend the arms and the legs, come back in. Again, inhale and exhale. So you have so many options. Maybe you're choosing just the hold. Maybe you're doing one side at a time. Or maybe a little of all of it. When you come back in, try to stop those knees right here over your hips. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold, 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 and release. Nice job. Start to take a few rocks, gain some momentum, come up to have a seat. So find your sits bones. I can't do a yoga core class without boat pose, right? We have to do that. So find those sits bones, lean it back. When you're ready, you can lift the feet. You could stay hanging on if you wish, or extend into your boat. And like I said, we're adding a lot of rotation, and we're going to keep that theme right now. So you're going to take that right arm behind you, come back to center, lengthen and reach, back to center, alternating sides. So you could take the toes down to the mats. If not, stay right here. You're doing a great job. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Reach. Last one. You're doing beautifully. Roll it down onto the mat. Bring the feet down, hands to your sides. Let's press it up into a bridge pose. Walk those shoulders together. Hold in our bridge. Begin to lower your hips and press them up. Lowering and lifting. Drop and lift. Try not to drop all the way. Try to keep some tension in that back side of the body, strengthening those muscles of the hips and low back. Last one, let's hold, hold, hold. Lift your heels up off the floor as an option. Squeeze and release. Hug those knees into the chest. Rock it up to have a seat. Just take a comfortable seat. Reach your arms up. Let's take that right arm down. Stretch through that side body. You guys did amazing. Let's reach it up, switch sides. Good. Let's bring the hands to the heart, and from my heart to yours, namaste. Thanks again for joining me for class, and have a blessed day.